Let's move on to our next competitor. She won the Supershag Pole Fitness competition to qualify for this event. Please welcome Juel Sheridan.
As a child, Juel climbed everything and flipped on everything in sight. So after retiring from gymnastics, she had a shoulder injury, and that's when she discovered pole. She owns her own studio, and she also owns a horse. Make some noise for Juel.
I think they write their own bios. And here we have Juel Sheridan, who won the Supershag Fitness Championships in September. Supershag takes place in Boston every year. And staying true to her types of performances, this is music that's right up her alley, starting off with a nice handstand balance. And I don't know if you can tell here, Fania, but Juel is quite short.
You know, I was just reading, she's short, bendy, and loves reverse grabs and jades. And I can quite tell, you know, from the length of her limbs that she is very short and stocky, good center of gravity.
Oh, she's a cutie, too.
Excellent makeup done tonight, too.
Yes, definitely. She loves this dramatic type of dancing and expression, which is great to see these competitors using what they know best, and so that they can truly shine with what they're doing.
Because yes, this is technical, but we also have the artistry category.
Definitely.
We must tell a story here.
And that's one of the great things about pole dancing, is that you can express yourself in any manner you want, because technically it is just pole dancing at the end of the day. It's dancing.
Sure.
It just happens to be an apparatus there. So you can express yourself and do any type of dance up, on, and around the pole.
Absolutely.
You can do salsa, you can do ballet, you can do rock and roll type dancing. And here is we're seeing more of a contemporary acrobatic type of dancing.
Absolutely. And entering a hint of Superman pointed toes.
She's going for an aerial shoulder mount here. Nice straight legs in that inversion.
Oh, nice.
And a pop out.
Yeah. Having that shorter body, shorter torso is going to help hold the flags and the center of gravity is much more easier to maintain.
Definitely putting less pressure on those shoulders too. This is shorter amount of distance between the hand.
Shorter limbs, that's
shoulder.
a great thing.
Exactly.
Extremely strong legs. But it looks like she had a shoulder injury, and so after she retired from gymnastics, she discovered pole. It's nice that people, once they have an injury, they sometimes turn to pole. People think from other sides of the world, oh, once I'm injured, I can't pole, but that's not true. It's a great way to rehab the body.
Right, and it's not just a great way to rehab from injuries, and we've also seen pole rehab people with several types of health issues, whether it be internal or mental. I mean, heck, pole dancing helped Lindsay Lohan. It can help anyone, right?
You know what? I didn't read that tabloid, but I do believe it.
I read all of them. That was a beautiful move. Great extension away from the pole. That back knee hook is actually quite a scary one. It may not look like it to the home audience, but when you're up there and you're just grouping with that back knee hook like that, and making that the only point of contact, it can be a little scary. So
absolutely,
great strength move.
Your body weight hanging on the length of your hamstring. That friction only. People don't realize how challenging pole is and how dangerous it is. But if you fall and you hurt and you land on your head, you can break your neck, you're paralyzed, it's over. Hate to rain on your parade.
It's got a little dark, Fania, but
this is a dark song.
This is true. You know, we do try to maintain safety practices as much as possible in pole dancing, which is why many of these competitors and other competitors or other pole dancers like them use mats underneath of them when they're training, and it's why in programs such as Elevated and the expert training program, we teach instructors how to spot safely so things like that don't happen.
Absolutely.
We'd like that to happen as little as possible.
So if anyone out there is looking for a studio in their area, always make sure that the instructors are certified by a reputable certification program.
And that they're using safe practices and crash mats and spot spotting you.
Absolutely. Not pushing you past your limits too much too soon.
Love to see what her body is doing here.
I kind of wish the cameras had a wider angle, but they don't know what we have in mind. But they'll get to know us next year.
Juel Sheridan.
Ow! Amazing.
You know, she'd be going along, and then all of a sudden she just like, bam! And then she goes along a little bit longer, and then she's like a bam!
I'm telling you. Bam! She killed it.